What we're most excited about with respect to season 3 is that as the episodes are finished and air, we will get closer and closer to continuity with the actual football season happening. So by the time we're midway through season 3, you'll see we don't have any idea what's going to happen. Just from that sort of macro 30,000 foot narrative standpoint, we have no clue. The hopes, dreams, livelihoods, et cetera, all these things are resting on this club somehow, getting promoted or everything.
Don't say it.
No, I know. I won't say. I know. I won't say. But
I like that you stopped yourself from saying it.
Yeah. But everything that we're doing right now is for broke. We're going for broke. We have to get promoted. This club, there's no real consolation prize if we don't. So we are all in.
Well, I think at first, like anyone, she was like, wait, what? Like, what, what does this entail? I mean, what's gonna happen when you go down this rabbit hole? Because she knows me, and I know Rob's the same way. We don't really do anything half measured. We sort of go all in. So, but she's obsessed with Wrexham. I mean, she might be more obsessed with Wrexham and its a possible promotion than I am. I think she knows all the players now, knows all the personnel. She's like, she's there with me at every match, that whether I'm at home watching on TV or whether I'm at the actual race course myself. So.
All right, buckle up, because this one is wild. Just when you thought the Hollywood drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni couldn't get any messier, Ryan Reynolds finds himself caught in the crossfire. And not just any crossfire. This is career-altering, reputation-tarnishing, and possibly marriage-shaking levels of drama. The once-adored power couple, who seemed untouchable in both Hollywood and the business world, is now dealing with a crisis that's making headlines for all the wrong reasons. And now, Ryan Reynolds has been officially removed as a co-owner of Wrexham, the beloved football club he helped bring into the global spotlight. What happened behind the scenes? Did this have anything to do with Blake's scandal? And most importantly, was Ryan blindsided by this move, or was it a calculated decision to distance the club from the chaos? Let's break down this absolute disaster from the very beginning. When Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney first announced they were buying Wrexham AFC, fans were stunned, but in the best way possible. Two Hollywood stars investing in a historic Welsh football club? It sounded like something straight out of a feel-good sports movie, and for a while, it played out just like one. Ryan, with his signature charm and relentless enthusiasm, became the face of the ownership, showing up at matches, engaging with fans, and hyping the team on social media. The documentary series Welcome to Wrexham made him even more beloved, giving fans a behind-the-scenes look at his deep commitment to the club. People loved him for it, not just as a celebrity investor, but as someone who genuinely cared about the club's success.
Was Van Wilder based on Ollie Palmer?
It could be, Jesus, right? But we all know Ollie never went to school.
Who would play Deadpool out of the Wrexham squad?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, it's kind of Ollie, I think. Who do you think?
Probably a Mullen type. Although he doesn't like to be the major celebrity, he actually does enjoy some aspects of it, and he would have that little bit of humor with it as well.
It's healthy, though, to have a bit of both, I think. I enjoy parts of that. Yeah, I think Mullen would handle it well. Billy Waters, he could have been a good Deadpool as well.
He could have been. He's one of the funniest footballers
He's
I've ever
very,
met.
very, very funny.
Free Guy. Who would play Free Guy?
Oh, man. Just pure innocence. Who do you think?
Sam Dolby. He'd walk past everyone in the street like he was a bot, but then all of a sudden he would just become an unbelievable machine.
Yes, that's true. He is a little bit like a guy that levels up when he needs to level up.
Pikachu. We all know who's fluffy and full of electricity.
Elliot Lee.
We?
I mean, Elliot Lee is Pikachu. If we're lucky enough to make a sequel of that, I'm going to suggest Elliot.
Hollywood fame is a double-edged sword. When you're winning, everyone cheers for you. But the moment controversy hits, the entire world watches as you fall. And that's exactly what happened when Ryan's name got tangled up in Blake Lively's It Ends With Us scandal. For those who haven't been keeping up, Blake Lively found herself at the center of a legal battle after making serious claims about her experience on the set of the film. Her co-star and director, Justin Baldoni, was directly implicated in the allegations, and the situation escalated quickly. The fallout was brutal. Media outlets ran with the story, social media went into a frenzy, and Justin, along with his legal team, wasted zero time responding. Instead of staying silent, Baldoni, along with his team at Wayfarer Studios, fought back, hard. Their first move? A lawsuit against the New York Times accused the publication of misrepresenting facts and pushing a misleading narrative. But that was only round one. Then came the real bombshell, Justin's second lawsuit, which didn't just target the media, but went straight after Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. That's right, Ryan was suddenly dragged into the mess, and this is where things started getting really complicated. Justin's legal team accused Blake and the New York Times of working together to twist the truth, selectively choosing details that made him look guilty while leaving out key facts. And here's where it gets even worse. Allegedly, Ryan knew about the inconsistencies in Blake's story, but still stood by her, letting the narrative run its course. If that's true, it means Ryan wasn't just an innocent bystander. He was part of a deliberate strategy to control the public perception of the scandal. And if you're wondering how this connects back to Wrexham, here's where things get messy. Ryan's name being tied to this lawsuit created a massive PR nightmare for everyone associated with him, including Wrexham AFC. Think about it. The club had spent years building a positive global reputation, and suddenly, one of its high-profile owners was linked to legal drama and allegations of dishonesty. For the football club, this was not the kind of attention they wanted, especially when they had their own battles to fight on the pitch. Rumors started swirling that major sponsors were quietly reconsidering their deals. Fans, who once adored Ryan's involvement, began questioning whether the club was becoming more about Hollywood drama than football. And behind the scenes, the decision-makers at Wrexham were feeling the pressure. So, was Ryan forced out? Was he blindsided? Or did he step away to protect the club from the fallout? Here's what we know. Sources close to Wrexham's leadership suggest that this was not a sudden decision. Talks about Ryan's future with the club had reportedly been happening for weeks, with concerns growing over how his legal troubles might impact Wrexham's brand. While Ryan might publicly say this was a mutual decision, insiders claim that he was strongly encouraged to step down to avoid further controversy. And honestly, it makes sense. But here's the thing. This whole situation raises even bigger questions. What does this mean for Ryan and Blake's relationship? Because let's be real, having your husband's business empire take a hit because of your legal issues? That's a lot of pressure. The two have always presented a picture-perfect image, but with Blake's credibility being questioned and Ryan taking professional losses because of it, cracks might be starting to show. And if Wrexham was willing to cut ties with him over this, what does that say about the severity of the situation? Some experts believe that Ryan stepping down from Wrexham is just the beginning, that he may lose more business opportunities, endorsements, and even future film roles if he continues to stand by Blake. Others speculate that this could be a strategic move to minimize financial losses, allowing him to quietly step away from the drama while letting Blake take the brunt of the fallout. As expected, the internet is on fire with theories. Some fans believe Ryan knew exactly what he was doing by stepping away, protecting his future investments while letting the drama play out. Others think this is just the beginning of an even bigger fallout, one that could lead to even more professional losses for the actor. And of course, there are those who refuse to believe this is anything more than a temporary setback. But one thing is very clear. This is not just another Hollywood scandal. This is a career-defining, reputation-shifting drama that could have long-term consequences for everyone involved. So what happens next? Will Ryan break his silence on the real reason he left Wrexham? Will more details emerge that could change everything we thought we knew? And most importantly, will this scandal finally die down, or is there even more to uncover? Stay tuned, because something tells us this story is far from over.